But your
everything
sense of
was wrong.
humor gets you out of it.
My sense of humor carries me through life, and I hope that remains till I'm 110 years old. And I hope people understand it finally sometime. But
well, actually on that note, we're going to ask you about the sense of humor that you've come up with in your advertisements for this time, but we'll show our viewers a clip of that as well. And on that note, we take a short little break, more with Shah Rukh and his sense of humor when we come back.
Hey, dude. Killer, man.
Welcome back. I really did like that line in that ad that you just saw right now. We can take a beating. That has to be your sense of humor. Somehow it doesn't seem like anybody else's.
Yeah. We wanted to make all the ads actually that Kolkata Knight Riders is getting beaten and beaten and beaten. But the rejoinder is we can take a beating, but when we hit back, it's reloaded. You got to take a look at it and say, okay. I remember Ricky Ponting after one of the, very sweetly, we were giving presents to him. He was going away earlier, and we were giving presents to him, and he said, I got more presents than runs that I made in IPL, and it was very sweet of him. I thought and everybody appreciates something like that you can take it sportingly.
That was actually a very sweet thing you were doing, the little gift giving after each game, whether the team lost or not. So in recessionary times, that continues in South Africa?
We've taken it back now because they came sixth. Everybody's come back, give it and all.
So right now you have a sense of humor, but last season when you actually did give us an interview saying losing is not an option for the KKR, then you felt bad when they finished 6th out of 8th?
I felt very bad, yeah. I felt bad also because, see, there were reasons we lost, but I can't use them as excuses. We think we have reasons, the weather was there, our full player team was not there, whatever. But yeah, I didn't expect our team to go down to the level we did. I believed it would do well. But it was also beginning, we didn't know the scheduling thing. Hey, wo kahan gaya Gale? Gale's not with us? Brad Hodge, he's been taken to... We didn't know this stuff, how it works. I think we are better off this time. Again, scheduling of Australia and West Indies will give us an issue.
Right.
I wish it had started on 11th. Gale would have played 10 matches. Now he'll play 6. But 6 ke 6 hi jayenge to kafi hai. Hopefully.
But if you're such big underdogs, then why didn't Shilpa Shetty buy into your team? She said the reason she liked the Rajasthan Royals is because they're such underdogs. But if you're such underdogs, then
No, she didn't say that.
She said that.
She said no because Rajasthan has Raj in it. Yeah? No, I tried to change the name, but
and
they said, no, you can't. I said Rajasthan Knight Riders, but then Kolkata would have gotten angry again. Yeah.
You have an answer for everything, don't you? But
ask her. She said this to me.
That's not what she said in the press conference. But Shah Rukh,
well, she tells me things privately.
Well, you pushed her off a balcony, so obviously you get special favors.
Yeah, girls are scared of me. And so should you be now.
But if you look at your team, do you hold it against people for saying that they would not pick a KKR team looking at their team sheet as their topmost team right now? Because you've lost your Pakistanis. You don't have the most high-profile South Africans, but for, say, a Charles Langeveld. But I was also just looking, the only one guy you have in your team right now who plays for India in all 3 forms of the game currently is Ishant Sharma. Nobody else.
Yeah. And you asking me? Sorry.
And so I'm asking you that would you hold it against people right now?
No, I wanted the whole Indian team. I told Lalit and IPL, can I buy the whole Indian team? Just give me the choice. He says, yeah, not all of them, because some of them prefer the cold of Delhi and they want to hang around there. And some of them like girls, so they've gone for Preeti and Shilpa's team. Some of them like big guys like Vijay, so they've gone there.
But, now you're making excuses because there was an auction. You just needed to spend more money.
I'll tell you honestly. One, individually, you should know this, and I'm sure you know this. I believe this, that individually nobody attains anything, ever. If you're playing, even in life, it has to be a team play. I've always been a team player, even when I was younger in sports and in my profession. I am not, a lot of people think I'm a little humble, though my jokes are not humble. But it's genuinely true. I don't think I've done anything. There have to be a lot of people doing things with you. So a full team, the more is always, the sum is more than the sum of the whole is more than the sum of its parts. It's not just 1 or 2 guys. Yes, with the choices given, with the monies available, at the auction strategy that was sort of known to us, I think we have done the best we could. And then you believe in it. Then you believe in it and go for it. And yes, I don't know how our team is rated. Last time it was rated 3rd, we came 6th. This time if it's rated 6th, maybe we'll come 1st. So I don't know how it goes. The ratings don't matter. I think all of them coming together. This is what my job
Which
is.
is what happened for Rajasthan Royals.
Absolutely.
As well, right?
Oh, yeah, really. So, inshallah,
Mashrafe Murtaza, that was quite the story of the second auction. As Harsha Bhogle said, the best part was not that he went from $50,000 to $600,000, but that he had Preeti Zinta and Juhi Chawla fighting over him for half an hour.
See, this is what happens when I don't go to auctions. Girls fight over strange men.
And blow up all your money.
And blow up all my money. See, look at this. If I'd gone there, all the girls would have been fighting for me and I come free.
But he's a good buy.
Oh, he's a fantastic
He's a great buy, you have to say that.
For the girls, maybe, yeah, 100%. No, I'm just joking. I hope...
no, to fill in the holes that were created by the absence of Shoaib Akhtar and Umar Gul.
I think Umar Gul, who is more of an all-rounder, I think that's the gap we wanted to fill. But we'll have an issue playing him or Jantha Mendes.
But was the Dhaka connection also a factor?
Absolutely.
It was.
It was. I'll be very honest. When I didn't come for the auction because I was fighting with Lalit at that point of time. So I was sulking. And I sent an SMS that at night we had decided either it was Dumini or, they fitted in the slots. And
you made a bid for Flintoff too?
No, Flintoff, no. We didn't make a bid for Flintoff. Okay. I know him. He wanted to play for our team, but I didn't have the starting money only. He started at 1.1 and we only had that much money. Yeah, there was all
these stories about how all of last year he'd been in touch with you wanting to play for
very sweet. Both of them, Kevin and... I know a lot of them. They keep coming here. But what I was saying was that when we thought that, this is also about spreading your franchise in a certain sense, and it has to turn around and have more youngsters and people enjoying it. Bangladesh would be, so I tell everyone, everybody's got a city and a state. We have a city, a state and a country now, which would have followed, which would obviously because of the Bangla connection. And also it falls in our, what is known as the catchment area.
Catchment, yeah.
So this stadium is fantastic. If you want to ever use it for practice, having practice games. So it has a little strategic business point of view also, 100%.
Is this team too much about you? Because I noticed last year that Reebok did not market a single player's name. The only t-shirts you can buy if you go into a Reebok showroom is Khan 12. And that's true.
So you're saying movies sell more than cricket?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm more famous than all the cricket stars?
You tell me.
No, let's just go buy the t-shirt and you tell me.
I don't know. I'm asking you, why would that happen? Isn't Saurav Ganguly big enough to sell t-shirts? Why does it only have to be Khan 12? Or are movie stars truly bigger than cricketers?
I don't know. It's never happened to me before. This is the first incident somebody has given me so much importance, and I thank Reebok and the world. And I want to thank my mother. I want to thank God for all this fame that I've got.
I wonder how you create so much controversy. You're not answering a single one of my questions.
I don't know. See, what happens is Reebok. I don't know how these things work. I told them that I'm very proud.
But you are the biggest selling point of your team. You acknowledge that. You know that. You need to cash into that.
Can I be humble? I'm the biggest selling point of IPL.
I don't disagree with that.
So then my team is also part of it. So naturally I'll be the biggest selling point of IPL. Lalit will kill me for saying that.
Do they pay you?
No, they're taking money from me for the franchise fees. Yeah. That's why I keep telling Lalit, you should pay me for doing this. Jokes apart, I really believe I would like to be the 12th man of my team to bring water onto the field. And I say this with not just being humble, but even just symbolically. I want people to understand that whether you're an owner, whether you're a fan, whether you're a watcher, whether you are someone who likes or dislikes or has problems with cricket at this level, the idea is you've got to play it together. I hope this team outgrows my image. I really hope so. I mean, to me, like you asked, what would you prefer? To have a trophy of IPL? I think it would naturally follow if I get a trophy of IPL. Inshallah, quickly in the next 1 or 2 years. And if the team is known as Kolkata Knight Riders and they say, owner kaun hai iska? They say, oh, apna yaar, movies mein Shah Rukh hai na shayad? Yeah, I would prefer that. I would like this team to be known for its cricket. But till such time, like a father, I will keep supporting it and keep making the team laugh even when they're losing. And then one fine day, like a father, the son should become a little more famous. It's so strange, you keep telling me, so I'm always going out a little blank because everything we've done well except won this tournament. We've made the money, we are popular, we have good videos, we have a lot of crowds, only we haven't won it. Yeah, that's the only small detail.
Maybe you're just going to do it hole, you'll work your way up the ranks.
See, as an actor, when I have a flop film, which I've had, I'm like, I can, just sort of, okay, next wala, SR, whatever, I know why it's gone wrong, I get a feedback, I go back next time a little more prepared. Here it is. I don't know how to prepare myself. I'm not batting. I'm not bowling. I just
You don't
jump
need a
harder.
12th man.
Yeah, they don't need a 12th man. I'm like, nobody needs a 12th man. And can I just jump harder and make them win? So on all fronts, it's a beautiful experience. Our Kolkata, I think the last time my logo was, you never win the silver, you always lose the gold. Now the new line of a code of conduct is, Knight Riders teaches you, Kolkata Knight Riders teaches you how to lose, but not be losers. So we've changed it around smartly, and still we are trying to be winners. So NDTV, please stick with us, Pamp, and all the team, Roy Saab and Barkha and all of you, stick together. We'll go, I promise you, I'll fly you free to South Africa in the finals. We'll carry the trophy. I'll get you in a private jet. We'll have champagne. We'll have fun. Finally, sports will be exciting. Just let me into it. I'll make parties in the sport.
Now that we have truly been put in our place by being told that sports is not exciting, we shall leave it at that. But yes, it would be lovely to see you, whether you fly us or not. It would be lovely to see you.
I'm bribing you.
And we will be your lucky factor. Shahrukh, thank you so much for speaking to us, and most of all for bearing with us boring sports guys who have no excitement in our lives but for IPL.
You see, which t-shirt of Reebok sells the most?
Khan 12.
So I'm not saying sports is boring. It just doesn't sell as much as my t-shirt.
Okay, I'll have to beg Anisha Beg for a job. But while I do that, thank you so much for speaking to us
Thank you very
today,
much.
and all the best.
Thanks a lot.